Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is for you. I am going to look into what your growing pains are. Let's see. This is for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. So, we have number 2. The High Priestess. Listen to your intuition. Have patience. Consider carefully what you want before acting. Okay. The High Priestess has a book in one hand with symbols and a piece of thread in the other hand, like a ribbon. Okay, so that to me, especially with 2, I really feel like maybe you could have 2 different options right now. You could have 2 different people, 2 different places. I'm feeling like your intuition's really, really trying to lead you somewhere. Home, whatever that is. So I feel like, my throat chakra. So I feel like right now you're very much just needing to rely on your intuition. I feel like, she's not looking at the book and she's not looking at like, the ribbon or the thread or whatever it is. Or like maybe it's like her robe or something. But I feel like instead of relying on also too like the right side or left side, I feel like it's just like letting spirit really drive it. I'm seeing chariot energy here. 2, your 10 of earth. So a very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things. And I feel like this is like what you're growing through. Like your intuition's really leading you here. And I feel like you're starting to maybe see this come in. Or maybe you don't have this right now. Maybe that's somewhere where you're hoping to be. But Spirit's saying here, like, it's really making you trust your intuition, and you are having to go inwards a lot more. And, maybe that's something that you weren't really doing before. And now it's like, I have to use my intuition in order to get to my 10 of earth. So I feel like, depending on what your other signs are in your chart, that could be hard, right? So I also feel like too, because Cancers, they have a hard shell. They're the crab. Their insides are soft. So like maybe surrendering to like the sweet stuff as well. Let's see, what is Cancer's guidance? Perspective in the blue flame. None of this matters, Zumo, common ground. Yeah, and I'm really feeling like, because she's not looking at the book and she's not looking at her other hand, so I feel like it's not, I'm just really drawn to that. Like, I don't feel like it's like a physical thing. I feel like, the physical stuff, none of this matters right now. Zoom out and zoom in. You know what I mean? Like, zoom into your intuition. I feel like Spirit's really pushing you here to rely on your intuition, and I feel like that's, it's probably pretty uncomfortable for you, especially if you didn't really do that before. So I feel like, it could be frustrating to not have all the answers right now because you want something so tangible and physical, but it's like, just trust and have patience and look at it from a different perspective. Because if you're like walking blindly on a path but everything's working out, it's like, well, what's the big deal? You know what I mean? It's like, but if it's like one thing after another and it's like nothing's going right, but you know what I mean? But if like you find that you're taking steps that you're not sure about, but you're just trusting that they're going to work out, and then everything seems to get better, and you can feel when something's getting better because we have emotions and they tell us. So, I mean, and then maybe do that too, because Cancers are really, really, they're a really deep feeling sign. So maybe that's what you need to do as well. Maybe you need to take a step. Follow what your intuition says. See what your body says. Good? Okay. keep going, next step. And I feel like that's what the universe is really getting you to do here. Also, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is what's integrating. Like, you have spirit working on you and integrating all these things into you so that you can trust and walk with your truth. And I feel like that's something that is very important, especially at this time. Also, to like maybe do some violet blue flame meditations that will help kind of clear away any fears and worries and kind of like cloudy energy. So that's what I have for you, Cancer. I hope that resonated. Thank you for tuning in.